Hey Aries, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your first week of June general love readings. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. And then I also meditate over the collective energy for the reading. So again, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm going to start off by saying when I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song My Girl by The Temptations. I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below so you guys can listen to it following the reading because I know it's going to be aligned with the messages that I'm giving you guys today. I was actually very excited to do this reading because like literally right before I sat down, I always sit down and then I just put the cards down and I hold my hand over and I meditate over the energy. I started seeing a bunch of different visions and, of course I heard the song. But what's interesting is when I heard the My Girl, I didn't hear it initially, the song from The Temptations. I heard it from the episode of Martin, where Martin was singing to Gina. And I actually had to look it up on here and look at it because I hadn't seen that episode in I don't know how long. So I actually had to look it up and then it hit me. It just showed me the clip. So I'll leave the clip of it in the description box also. But I'm realizing what I pick up is two scenarios. So some of you guys are getting ready to meet the Gina to your Martin or the Martin to your Gina. In other words, this is going to be like a fun, carefree relationship. I feel like for a lot of you all, you've already met this person. And it's just like a fun relationship, very lighthearted. You guys feel like kindred spirits. You guys get along very well. This is definitely a soulmate individual. And then for another group of you all, you're getting ready to reconcile with someone. And I did see when I was doing shuffling, I don't know if it's still here. Wow. You got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what was initially right here was the Five of Wands. And that's about conflict. Right? And then for me to see the Five of Wands, then right up under here now is the Seven of Swords. There was some conflict, there was some lying, there was some deception, things like that. And somebody wants to come out of the cold with you all. And it's a heavy energy of reconciliation. So for some of you guys, it's a situation where you're getting ready to meet your better half. Somebody that you've been waiting for a while. And then for others, there's the energy of reconciliation for some of you all, okay? So as I was saying, there are no reversals in either one. Yeah, ooh, Tower card, yeah. And I'll say it before somebody left out in the cold. Now, keep in mind, this is a reading for Aries, and this is the card of Scorpio and Aries. So you may have been put out of a home, or you may have left the home. Also, you could have put someone out of a home. Something has to do with that home life and that structure. Because, you in this card, you only have one person falling out of this tower. And this, in your clarifying deck, there's two. So this really affected one person specifically. And it could have affected you more, Aries, because like I said, there's only one person falling out of this card. Or out of this tower. So I'm just going to show you there's absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks. I want to show you what was peeking out. Ooh, look at that. You guys see when I sprayed it that was peeking out. Seven of Swords in both decks is getting our main attention. Some lying, some cheating, some deception. And that's just for, I feel like that's strongly for those. So that's for those who are in the midst of getting ready to reconcile with someone. And then also for those of you who just met or you're getting ready to meet someone, it could be that you left someone because of some lying, cheating, sneaky behavior. Okay. So for your clarifying deck, there are no reversals. Temperance. Look, you got the Eight of Wands, the Strength card, and then right here is Temperance. You have two major arcanas right next to each other. Somebody needs to be patient and have the strength in knowing that things are going to resolve themselves. And then you have the Eight of Wands, fast-moving communication. Now, I want you to understand, you have fire right here with the Eight of Wands. You got a Temperance card that's Sagittarius, and then we just seen a Strength card that's Leo. So some of you guys definitely have another fire sign or someone else with strong fire sign placements that you may have separated from because of some type of deceptive behavior. Let's see what we get here today. We're going to hold the deck down to get additional messages. Yep, the Hermit card. Somebody had to do some type of introspection and really have to think about a situation. And again, this is major arcana. This is the Hermit. This is also the card of Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Nonetheless, some type of introspection was needing to be done because of some type of Seven of Swords situation. Some type of deception. Some type of, because I want you to see how this is. You got the Seven of Swords and he's looking back at this Hermit card. And the Hermit has his back facing him. So I feel like some of you guys decided to turn your back on someone, specifically if they were a Virgo, someone rising Venus individual. Possibly even an air sign. Because see, you can have Virgo placements in your chart, and you could be turning your back on the air sign. A Virgo or air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone rising Venus individual. But more than anything, you know, he has his back turned from this 7 up. Okay, what I'm picking up is that, and I feel like this is your energy, you have your back turned towards the 7 of Swords energy because you've wisened up. The Hermit is wise. Some of you guys have decided, like, you know what, I can no longer entertain this. I'm turning my back on this individual. And so a lot of you guys are getting ready to meet someone new because since you decided to move on. Ooh. And then, you know, as a part of that, so that I can shuffle, look at that. Now the Hermit is facing the 7 of Swords, but he has his light shining right in this direction. Like, I see you. I see what you're about. I see your lies. And you guys see, I just parted this randomly. Wow. Yeah, there was a lot of... So I'm going to definitely say a lot of you all were dealing with, and I just seen the 8 of Wands again, strong fire sign and air sign individuals. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And then Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, yeah, definitely air sign for a lot of you guys. You know, air signs and strong signs and strong signs. Air signs and fire signs are predominant. You know, there was a lack of truth and clarity currently at this point. Because remember when I just shuffled, we seen it upright. Now it's in reverse. So, you know, the Ace of Swords upright is truth, clarity, decisiveness. I always tell you guys when the swords are up, that's a yes. When the swords are down, that's no. The sword is upside down in reverse. Which just let me know that, you know, well, it's upright. Because upright, it would be this way. The sword would be down. And that would mean that, you know, truth and clarity is coming in, but you haven't heard about it yet. But it's coming up in reverse. And remember, you had the Hermit looking in the direction of the 7 of Swords. The lies and truths are being exposed because someone got caught up in a situation. And I feel like that's for a lot of you all who are getting ready to meet someone new. I don't feel like this is for the individuals who are getting ready to, who are with this new person, right? But I will tell you what I am picking up right now is that for some people, this new person that you're dealing with, they could have an ex who's not happy that they've moved on. You and this person may have met very quickly and very shortly after they separated from someone. And you could have someone who, if the Virgo is not relative to you, this person that you're currently dating now could have been dealing with a Virgo individual. And they're not happy, a Virgo or air sign, and they're not happy that this person has moved on. Something's telling me to do one more shuffle. Yep. And this is why. I was going to say something's telling me to do one more shuffle, and then you have Pentacles. So it's definitely an involvement with a Virgo, someone rising Venus. Because I was done with my shuffling. Absolutely. Something is not balanced with someone in regards to a Virgo, someone rising Venus. Could be a Taurus or a Capricorn also, but I'm picking up strong Virgo. You know, I was done with my shuffling, and something told me, go ahead and shuffle. And then both of those cards, yep. You guys seem to flip up. And both of those cards are Pentacles. Yep. Yep. Ooh, yeah. So you have the Tower card in reverse right next to the Knight of Swords. Again, I'm going to tell you guys. Air sign, fire sign, and strong Virgo. Now again, you have the Tower card in reverse. This is you, Scorpio, and then also Aries energy coming up in reverse. And I feel like some of you guys may have been framed for some stuff and was accused of something that you didn't do. Because again, Tower card upright is only one person falling out of this tower. And I said earlier, somebody was more affected than the other person. And I feel like you, Aries, may have been accused of something. And it may have been by air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone rising Venus. Because you see how he's riding on his horse like he's on his way to deliver some message. Because this is definitely a messenger. He has a sword up. Swords is always about communication and thoughts, messages. He has a sword up like he's on his way to run off and tell something. So for some of you guys who are newly separated from someone, it's because you had a possible air sign individual or Virgo, or you can have Virgo placements in your chart, but strong energy of air. Because remember, we had the Ace of Swords in reverse. First it was upright, and then we had the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then now you have this. Some of you guys had a strong air sign individual who was coming. Look at that. And I said, I seen this at the bottom of the deck. Before I even shuffled the 5 of Wands, absolutely. You guys have an air sign individual who may have caused some conflict with you. Because the 5 of Wands, that's your energy. Aries, Wands. And then we keep seeing this sword energy. Some of you guys have an air sign who was being messy and kept up some type of conflict. And it caused a breakup in a relationship between you and a love interest. Too many cards flipped out, but I will show you. Too many flips, I won't take them. But we do have to talk about this energy. because I see it again. More pentacles, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strongly feel like Virgo, and you see they're in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is, both of these people are upside down. So a lot of you guys were definitely dealing with a earth sign, predominantly Capricorn. I'm saying Capricorn, so predominantly Virgo, but now I'm hearing Capricorn also. There are no such thing as coincidences or accidents. So I'm saying Capricorn for a reason for someone. But you see how they're both in reverse? So some of you guys had a separation from an earth sign individual, and it may have been called, imbalance, earth sign energy. And it may have been in part to a situation with an air sign. Some air sign has some type of involvement. And then what flipped up is, look at this. Right? Wow. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Now I want to show you that I'm not choosing anything. These are the cards that were flipped up. So what I'm seeing is, so first of all, the first card, because I didn't say this earlier, because I had to tell you guys the messages that I heard, right? The first card will be your general energy, and your second will be your possible outcome, okay? So your first card is a Tower in reverse as your general energy. The possible outcome is the Queen of Cups. Now, I just said I kept picking up air sign energy. This is the card of Cancer, but this is also the card of Gemini. So Gemini could be very influential to your situation also, because Gemini is an air sign. What I want you to pay attention to, you have the Tower card in reverse, major arcana. This was something major that happened. And then you have the Queen of Cups right next to it. There could have been a breakup. Somebody could have been put out of the home because somebody may have heard something about a pregnancy. Because if you look at her, she's holding her hand right by her stomach, and it looks like she has a small baby bump, right? It could have been some gossip about someone possibly getting someone else pregnant. I know this, you or this other person was definitely in their head about it, because if you look right here, right by her crown chakra, right by her head, there's like a bolt of lightning. There was some type of gossip or messages about someone possibly being pregnant, and that's for some of you all. For others, there's a strong energy that somebody could have been saying that, this, because she's a queen is a wife, a queen is a spouse. Somebody could be engaged to someone else, or someone could have been promising someone else marriage. Now, I want you to see these cards that popped up right up under it, and these were in reverse. Remember earlier, right behind that, you had that Page of Swords, and it came right behind this Queen of Cups. Again, more air sign energy. Right after that, you have the Magician in reverse. Card of Virgo, again. Judgment card in reverse. And that's the reconciliation. That's the card of reconciliation, of bringing something back to life. And then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I'm going to say this again. You had the Queen of Cups right here, and then you got the Queen of Wands. Let me see. You had a lot of people. You understand me? You had a lot of people in this situation. There's a lot of gossip. And remember, we seen that Five of Wands, and there was a lot of people at each other. A lot of gossip. Somebody was being messy. And keep in mind, Five of Wands, that's fire. And this is a fire sign reading. Somebody was being messy. You guys have too many people in the situation. But I will tell you, and I said for some of you guys, you're definitely finding your partner for some of you all. For some of you all, because this is saying exactly what I said. Some of y'all were breaking up with someone, and then there was an energy of reconciliation, because look at that, the Tower card is in reverse. Upright, that means things are falling apart. In reverse, somebody wants to come out of that. Somebody wants that conflict. But keep in mind, we did see this. What is this? Because it is here, and it did flip out, so we can't ignore it. You got a Justice card in reverse. That's the card of reconciliation coming up in reverse, right? But then for some of the other group of you all, because this is for two different groups, somebody is getting ready to meet someone who is going to be a queen figure. King, queen, it doesn't matter. Disregard the gender. It's just the energy that a king or a queen, like I said, is a spouse. That's a partner. And this person that you're getting ready to meet could be a water sign, predominantly Cancer, and then also Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this says exactly what I was telling you guys at the beginning. Some of you guys had a separation, but someone wants reconciliation. And then for others, you're getting ready to meet someone who is going to be your perfect match. And I felt that, and I said that earlier in the reading. At the bottom of your deck, like I said, some sneakiness, some deception. And remember, we just seen a few minutes ago, you had a Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is sneaky, manipulating, calculating, and cannot be trusted. Okay? Now, keep in mind, the Magician card is the card of Gemini and Virgo. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone with strong Gemini placements, and I feel like this person in your life can't be trusted, and it's like they cause conflict in your situation, okay? And also, if it's not a Gemini person, keep in mind we are still in Gemini season. And then also we are in Venus retrograde in the sign of Gemini all the way until June 25th. So it doesn't have to be that it's a Gemini individual. It could be more so during the time frame you're going to find out about deceptions. And then also I'm picking up for a lot of you guys during this time is when you may meet your better half, your partner. And then also keep in mind for those who are just partnering with someone and you just meet someone, there could be a quick pregnancy. Because remember I said something about things happening quickly for some of you all. So be mindful. You know, be careful if that's not something that you're looking towards. Because she definitely has that hand right there. Like she's holding a small baby bump. So some of you guys can meet someone and this could evolve very quickly. So be careful. Be mindful of that, okay? Let's hold the deck down and get additional messages. Look at that. Absolutely. Confirmation. You got the Queen of Cups in both decks. Some of you guys are definitely getting ready to meet a life partner. Like I said, and I feel like you two are going to be so lighthearted. Look at this. Again, we're getting the same cards over and over again. And okay, so for some of you guys, what I'm picking up also, because you see how she has her back, the Queen of Cups has her back facing this Ace of Swords. For some of you guys, like I said, there's a Gemini, strong Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus involved in your past situations, because this is in the past area. And then moving forward, you're moving into a situation with the Queen or King of Cups. Yes, this is the Queen of Cups, but I'm saying for those who, you know, you're looking for male energy also, masculine energy. But her back is turned towards these lies, and then I just seen the Magician again. Yeah. Some of you guys are turning your back towards lies, and that's what I said earlier on in the pre-shuffle. And you're moving away from someone, especially a Gemini individual, specifically. I can't make this up. It's more swords at the bottom of the deck. Moving away from that situation and moving towards someone new. But someone out there wants a reconciliation with a situation. And then for others, you're getting ready to meet a new person who is going to be a life partnership. Look at that. Three of Swords in reverse. Clarifying, yeah. Yeah, wow, okay. So for your general energy, you had a Tower card in reverse, and then you had a Three of Swords in reverse. Like I said, some of you guys want to come out of this conflict, out of this separation with this love interest. And then again, I keep saying this Gemini, possible Gemini placement, but I feel like during the time of Gemini also, because we are still currently in Gemini season until June 21st. And then we will be in Gemini Venus retrograde until June 25th. So like I said, some of you guys want to come out of conflict with this individual. Now, if these cards were upright, that would be a hell of a messed up combination, because that means somebody's being put out, there's a breakup, and then somebody's heartbroken. No, you have somebody who wants to come out of it. And I really do feel like this is going to happen during Gemini season, because this is just, look at that, telltale swords everywhere. They want to come out of being out of their mind, heartbroken, saddened. This is a heavy card of I can't sleep at night, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do nothing without you. Oh my God, okay. So also, when I was listening to the song, the part of the song that I heard, in the Temptation song, my girl, he said, when it's cold outside, I have the month of May. We just got out of the month of May, literally, which is Gemini season. The end of May is Gemini season. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to come out of conflict with a person that you were separated from in Gemini season. And then for others, you're going to meet a new love during Gemini season. Again, look it up. The Queen of Cups is Cancer and also Gemini. So for some of you guys during Gemini season, you're going to have some resolutions and some reconciliations. And then for others, you're going to meet a life partner. Look at that. You have the Page of Wands. This is someone new. Pages are always new. This person could be a little bit younger than you, but this person is also going to be passionate about you as well, right? They're going to see growth with you, because if you look at it, he's looking at this wand and he's looking at these buds right here. And growth is always, you know, leaves and plants are always about growth, expansion, budding, a budding new love, because you see leaves are budding right here. So for some of you guys, it could be a fire sign, another Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And then keep in mind, pages are always about communication. Wow. And just as I said, at the time was 1919, confirmation. So some of you guys want to Google angel number 1919 and see what additional messages you pick up from this. But I want to tell you, you're definitely getting ready to meet a new love partnership. Look at that. Because this is how the cards will look on the table. This person is coming your direction and you're going to get ready to meet this person soon. And I feel like with this being a queen, right, I don't feel like this is your energy. This is your energy right here. I feel like you're assessing whether or not you want to extend an offer to someone, or also assessing whether or not you want to accept the offer for someone. For some of you guys, if you have not met this individual yet, it could be in the next 3 months, because if you look in the background, you see how those mountains, you got 1, 2, 3 mountains in the background. So for some of you guys, it could be within the next 3 months. And what's interesting about that, wow, okay. So what's so interesting about that is that, remember I kept saying Virgo energy? That will be the time of Virgo, and also Leo, because we are currently in June. So 3 months from now, June, July, August, September, yeah. June, July, August, September, yeah. So August is Leo season, and then the end of August is Virgo season, then September, early September is Virgo season, right? So you have Leo season, then you have Virgo season. So some of you guys will be getting ready to meet a Virgo, and they can have fire sign placements. Or then some of you guys can meet someone during the August half, the end half of Leo season. So either way it goes, it has something to do with 3. If you have not met this person yet, within the next 3 months, you may get ready to meet this individual. And then also I did say something about things moving fast. So you may have met this person 3 months ago, and someone may be getting ready to tell you that they're pregnant, or someone could be 3 months pregnant. Yeah, ooh, yeah, okay. Most definitely, because I'm looking at what you have on the table. You got these 3, 1, 2, 3 right here. And then you got the 3 of Swords. So there's definitely an energy of 3. So some of you guys could be dealing with those scenarios, okay? A lot of messages for you guys with this particular reading. For the first half of June seems like it's going to be pretty busy for you guys, but I feel like it's going to be good in a positive way. It's going to be busy in a positive way. Some of you guys, I feel like, want to reconcile, and if this doesn't relate to you, then it doesn't relate to you. For those of you who know you want to reconcile, it looks like there's going to be some reconciliation, because somebody's going to be forgiving and forgetting. With the 3 of Swords in reverse, there's going to be an energy of forgiving, forgetting. And then for those of you all getting ready to meet someone, or just meeting someone, this is going to be positive, because, you know, there's growth and expansion. Definitely growth and expansion, but it could really be some growth and expansion. So be careful if that's not what you're looking for this soon, because it's there, because she's definitely holding that stomach area, okay? So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, the Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.